All right, so here's VP110. And so we have already a Python environment. So we can run these commands. We're going to have I is 1. I think I can make it a little bit bigger. All right, and then run this. So I is 1. And so I is an integer and j is I plus 1, and it's also going to be an integer. Right now it's still spinning everywhere. So 1 is an integer and 2 is an integer. So that's fine. Now here we're going to make byte constants. So that'll be here. B \x, that is a byte array with one element. \x means a literal hexadecimal value of 1. So that's class bytes, it's 1. And you can't add 1 to bytes. A byte is not an integer, and you can't add 1 to it. So it's going to complain, you can't concat int to bytes. And because it's a byte array, it didn't even think of changing the value. It thought I was trying to add another element to the end of it, but you can't put an integer in a byte array. However, you can do it. You can convert bytes to integers. This is one way to do it. So now A is this bytes object, B of which has a single element of 0. Now if I take, which is a 1, if I take A bracket 0, that will give me the first element, and that is an integer. That will take this \x 0 1 thing and turn it into the integer 1, and now I can add 1 to it. So if I want to add 1 to a byte object, I have to go through this process, and I spend a whole lot of my time, oh boy, now what garbage just happened. Okay, spend a whole lot of time in Python translating things from one variable type to another. So here's what I do. I have a byte of 1, then I turn that into an integer, then I add 1 to it, then I create an object that bytes of C. So this way I will accomplish what I was trying to do, to add 1 inside there and create the object bytes of 2. But to do it, I had to turn it into an integer, do the math, and turn it back into bytes. So that's the sort of thing you do quite a lot. Now, I'm going to create a file named infile containing this text. One way to do it is to use bang to execute a command line bash command. So I can echo hello to infile. This is one way to do it in this environment. All right, that should do it. And I should be able to, if I click this thing, it'll show me my files. And there you see there's something called infile. And I could even, think I could edit it. I guess I can't. Thought I was able to edit it, but I can't figure out how. Anyway, the infile is there, and I'm pretty sure it has the expected properties. So now that I've created that file, I can read it with Python. And so here is one way to do it. One way to read a file with Python. You with open to read binary as F. F is the handle, and now you have a block of code. So now I read 1 byte, and while the byte is not empty, I print it and read the next byte. So this is one way to read the bytes one by one and print them out. So this should echo the contents of the file, and the file should contain hello, and there it does, hello and a carriage return at the end. All right, so that's cool. Now, I can also do this. I can copy it to another file. I can do input and output with this sort of construction in Python. This is going to within file as F and without file as G, and I'm going to read binary and write binary. So I can read a byte, and while it's not empty, print the byte on the screen and also write it to G, and then read the next one. So that should do it. That should not only print it on the screen, it should create another file called outfile, and see it has, all right? And I should be able to see what's in outfile. I could read outfile with this program up here. If I just change this to out, then outfile, of course, is a copy of the input. So you can read files one by one and process the bytes. And so now you can do some challenges. You can read this file and just count how many of the bytes are 8. And this one here, you have 2 files with bytes, and you have to add them together to construct the flag. And here you've got files you have to add together to construct an image file, which will then be the flag. So they just give you practice reading things at the binary level, turning them into integers, adding them, and putting them back out into a different file. So that's all there is to that one.